Everybody, Todd McFarlane. We're going to make this a quick one, just show you a little bit of a truly a throwback. Years ago, I helped set my career down the path by doing some cool stuff on Spider-Man, and recently I was going through some stuff in a box, and I came across, don't know why I kept it, but the sketch to the very first, let's see here, the very first cover I ever did for Spider-Man. So, if you look here, there's the very first issue I ever did. Spider-Man issue number 298, right? When I came in, we eventually turned the costume into Venom here. But this was the very first one. Back then, I was a novice, a newbie artist, so I had to actually get them to sign off on the cover designs. So I used to have to send them a rough drawing. This is on an 8.5 by 11. The funny thing is, it's actually on the back of a Xerox of the Hulk. I was doing the Hulk at that time, right? This is issue 336, done on DC paper, the Hulk on DC paper. But anyways, it was a copy of some of my Hulk work, and on the back of it was me sitting there doing the sketch, as you can see, from 298. And then I even make a note here, John Romita was the art director, and it says, hey, I'm going to lower these guys so that there's plenty of room up here for the logo, right? And then I also said, I'll tilt Spidey more away from the border so he won't have him lined up so much. And so what I meant was, Spidey to me, like his shoulder and his arm are right here in his head, were in a straight line, and so was the edge of the book. And so what I was going to do is I was going to tilt it. So now if we go and take a look at what I ended up doing, you'll see the tilt that I gave here, that now all of a sudden he's not sort of lined up so straight, right? So if you look at it now, the head and the shoulder and the leg don't line up like they did on the sketch. I actually tilted them, right? So I went this way and I tilted it instead of going this way. It's interesting, though, that although I tilted him, I did straighten out this guy, the bad guy, because he was going into the little logo where the price tag is up here. He was going into the logo. So the interesting thing is that I actually straightened him out. As you can see here, he was leaning back almost against the edge of the comic book. Now there's a couple inches. And Spider-Man, who was straight up and down in this one, got tilted. So I actually did the opposite of it. But anyways, don't know why I kept the sketch, but there it is at the beginning of me going off and doing my thing with Spider-Man. Hope you enjoy. Peace. I'll show you a couple more cool ones later in the week. Bye.